We have Infamous versus RRQ. I'm ODPixel, I'm here with Gods. We've just seen the two lineups. What do we reckon, Gods? We've seen this finisher from Infamous.
Kills, he got Batrider getting almost just as much farm. He's got this bottle build, getting every bounty rune, farming up jungle camps as well, so...
Bottom. Wristband, a little deep hit. Wraparound will come through. He does have backup. Ravage comes out onto 3. They're looking towards that Razor. Can they get him? They can't. The toss back from Zephyr manages to peel away the tide from the Razor. He's still trying with the chase down. Will find the finishing touch with the Gush. Infamous do get the kill. Schofield comes through with the bow strike onto 2. They'll pop the disruptor. Rotation from Pepita. The cooldown comes in. Not going to quite connect onto Zephyr. But the caustic finale slow as well as the homing missile inbound will hold down the Tiny. They'll take a third.
Yeah, hats off to Infamous. Great job of punishing Russman over and over again for farming too deep, but really Russman. 1 and 5, his Razor had the easy free lane. He farmed like crazy and he's just died way too many times.
Top lane, he's just manning up underneath the nose of both Yabby and Zephyr. Goes in onto the Tiny, takes the kill, and he's into the creep for the free ride.
He wants the disruptor, he's running in.
He's going to get it as well.
Doesn't have rage for a second.
Okay. Now he's got it, and Schofield comes in. He's not only going to get the disruptor, he's going to get the DK as well. Fiend script comes through. Yabby doing his best with the armlet toggling.
Tanky didn't want episode.
I mean, look at these toggles.
They're going to have to work for it a bit more.
Oh.
It's flashy, but...
Oh.
Okay.
And there we go. It was a good attempt.
Yeah. This point's going to take some big Infamous over-aggression throws effectively to turn this one. And Razor Russman.
I'll jump in. I look to go on to Minos, but immediately with the rage, he turns and he bites down. But the open wound just rips through the Tiny. Russman's TP'd into the shrine, but there's 4 heroes here.
Yep.
And at the same time, mid, Static Storm's down, but I don't think this live team seems to care. He just man it up. GG is called. RRQ will tap out at game 1, as this one, a little bit of a stomp in favor from Infamous, as they played it perfectly, and it was a very sort of similar situation as we saw the game the other day, and it was what we worried about at the start. You know, RRQ, they do have sort of this individual skill in terms of the laning. You know that the technical ability is there.
Don't let Tinker get shut down completely.
Yeah, don't let Tinker get shut down, and
hiding in the trees. Stinger showing in lane. Zephyr is going to do a quick sweep of the sidelines, see what he can find out. He's got eyes onto Schofield. The bigger target would be that Brewmaster, but Zephyr goes for this grab onto the Elder Titan, just drag him back. He cold feet. Doesn't even need his pick in, as they will get the kill. The question is, can Infamous turn it once again? CP is coming in, indeed. Minos is there, he's going to move forward. He's got his eyes on these ones with DK. Tries to turn up to the fight, does get fall back a little bit, but he's ready to get back in. RRQ, can they find big kills out of this? They've already lost the CK. A Stinger now chasing down Zephyr. The DK trying to do his best to sort of peel Infamous off these squishy supports, but he just can't do it. The wraparound now is coming from Pepita as well. Everybody turning up to the top lane, and overall it's paying off big time for Infamous, as they'll cut down the DK as well. This top lane, well, and
this game, so even if this Tinker starts getting some momentum, some farm, it's not going to be a problem that Infamous can't solve.
Top lane, Russman is pretty far out. Infamous are coming in for the fight. RRQ are bringing in numbers as well. They're going to try and make an attempt to sort of turn this one around. Avalanche comes out onto the CK. Pepita already sort of holding forward at the bottom, making sure that no one can get through to help out Russman on his Chaos Knight. They'll try for this telekinesis. They do get the Ice Blast pass over onto a couple of members of Infamous. Stinger still with the chase down, forcing RRQ back. Infamous themselves 1 kill. You know, Infamous, they're going to be hungry for more. There's the jump clap, toss back onto Ashel, as the AA will fall 1Q, as Infamous take them down 1 by 1. A buyback comes out from the Rubik, but the middle melee racks are gone. Infamous, they do fall relatively low, but the Avalanche glimpse onto Yabby, catch him out. They'll surround the Tinker. Another classic Minos toss there coming through as he plays around with RRQ, and they'll get the final range racks here for this mid lane as well, by the looks of it. They're beating down the Rubik through the stolen primal split, getting the effective team wipe, as GG will be called. RRQ tap out. Infamous take the 2-0, and incredibly convincing showing from them there in this matchup, this best of 3 against RRQ, where there was really no doubt about it at all today that Infamous definitely the more polished team out of these two.
Yeah, I think showing that RQ are a bit...
Backlines to begin with, but Tusk is a natural frontliner to begin with, so that's a big ask.
Enigma's
test and make sure their safe lane tower stays alive. Actually going to go for a toss here. Hanskin grabbing up AUI 2000 Tusk. They're going to just control him and bring him down. Oh, what a great fear coming out from Pablo. And that's going to leave Era perfect time to be able to just lay in that intelligence or stacks. He's going to be able to take up Bryle. They managed to get the stun out, but Bryle barely getting away. The tree toss. No, the Dark Willow shot is going to be what brings him down instead. Throw down the wards. So
they want to fight
we may have a full-on team fight. The Dragon Knight coming in from behind. Already getting the stun, but lockdown. OD is going to be in some trouble, but he has a force staff to be able to get away. They chasing away the Moon Meander. Dragon Knight, he's already down to half HP. Wants to be able to jump out of this one. Meanwhile, poor AUI is just getting gobbled up by Eidolons right now, and they keep on pushing for more. Yonisafon threatening the black hole. Wants to be able to catch him. Oh no, the Dragon Knight got the stun up first. He's not going to be able to go down before he gets off the black hole. Yonisafon has on him perfectly timed. Ancient Apparition Ice Blast just shy of being able to clip that Shadow Shot. It looks like they're actually going to go back in here. Frost unable to get a really good combination there. Bryle down to half HP. Era though is focusing on Moon Meander instead, so the Silencer is going to be able to back away. The Dragon Knight not quite so lucky, and a long range snag gets Ritsu. Now Era beating into him into the trees, and they get him as well.
They're going to smoke. Like, they want to take this fight. And they might even find...
With
look
the
at
Infus
this.
rune. Oh, he doesn't have a BKB, so this black hole may not be very long-lived, but he's going to go for it anyways. He's going to go for it. He actually gets the back line, but Snowball immediately stops him. Still, though, they got the kill onto Bryle, and Yonisafon is actually surviving thanks to the Crimson Guard. Ritsu really did not do all that much damage, and Hanskin thrown over by the Tiny, turns him into a chicken, and Frost just keeps on jumping forward. He may be at half HP, but he spells blood in the water. He knows there are extra kills for them to be able to get. Era's got the triple kill, the lockdown coming out from the Bramble base onto AUI's Tusk as well. He's going to be the fourth victim of this team fight. Frost, he'll pick up that the Scythe of Ice from him that came down, but no, that was just the Hanskin's long-range hex.
No, he's just really weak.
Wait, is Dragon Knight Moon Meander? Is he going to go in? Oh, he's going to go in. He's got an Infest Spawn. He immediately tries to lay into the Tiny, but saved by Era. Now OD does not have a save himself. He's got the Hurricane Pike to get a little bit more distance against Ritsu, and he's going to turn with that Scythe of Ice he just picked up, but the damage, it's not going to come fast enough, so Era has to save himself with the imprisonment. Meanwhile, the Black Hole going down is going to be able to bring down Bryle. Bryle, Moon Meander is all that's left. Ritsu is going to try and at least kill the OD, maybe Hanskin as well, but they've already called the GG. Ritsu is fighting in vain. So he's completely controlled up by Final Tribe. Anyway, they will indeed take game number 1. Woo. So week 6.
Still think it's not ideal, but it's still, you know, it would be better.
It's unusual to have 2 roaming supports at the moment, so I wonder if the monkey... Well, one...
Just Primal Spring down.
I'm pretty sure that he wants to be in the puck more than he wants to be in...
Hey man, you never know.
I don't think anybody will...
Monkey infested.
This is going to be...
Slowing down Bryle. He's going to be able to get the stun out. There is going to be that Stone Case, and that's going to stop him with this ultimate turnaround. Oh, the physical damage is raining in. They just beat up both the Monkey King as well as the Death Prophet. Hanskin is going to be chased down, and Frost
feeling much more...
Full friends, Final Tribe.
Look at him just running.
Yeah, he's just going straight for Hanskin. Infinite shots, they're going to be able to pretty quickly take that kill. The Silence goes down with the Exorcism on top of both of them. The Stone Case is not going to be going out. They're actually going to be able to take down the Aegis. It just actually was about to expire. They managed to get the kill first, though. He's going to come back, but they may have an opportunity to kill him twice. Stone Case goes down, and he just actually takes out the Death Prophet. Why did you turn? They got hit by the stomp. Now Frost is down to half HP, and he's got nothing to protect himself. Give him an Infestion some fun. He needs to get away. Pablo, he got the 2-man stun. Meteor Hammer onto Ritsu. He's going to get left. He gets it, but he has no mana. Primal Spring is up now, but it's a bit too late. Maybe the Orb. Silence. Oh, he got hit by the Avalanche. What a play from Ritsu, actually. Catching Yonisafon as he tries to jump in, keeps himself alive. Primal Spring in. Pablo will be able to get that kill and jump to safety.
I don't care mode now.
Yeah.
Just march down mid.
Surprise.
Get back up.
Oh no, he got hit. He got hit first. Pablo in serious trouble. Has to turn around, get the stun up. What a silence now to follow up for the Death Prophet. Plus the deathman damage. A 4-man call. That's 3 down already with the Tiny. He's right in the middle of the Monkey King ultimate. They're going to focus him last. As the Death Prophet is set up in the air, they'll slowly whittle her away with that Aegis. He does manage to kill the Monkey King onto the high ground. but the second life is surely going to be the same as the first. In fact, Yonosafan trying to chase down AUI and get that extra kill. Oh, there's a stone gaze. Maybe, just maybe, Brawl can fight this one out and just TP away.
To be able to double combo. Did quite a bit of damage there as Yonosafan left in the wings. He's got his own refresh orb. He's going to go in.
Popping in and out. Yonosafan is going to pop that refresher. Give himself another round of burst.
This would be
on target. Oh my god, he's getting so low. He may actually be able to commit for this one. Trying to go for the kill. Bryle, he's staying alive though. He does way more damage to that puck. And a right-click battle, you're always going to lose. But maybe the Monkey King can kill her. Go for the primal swing with the extra damage. Doesn't land. Jumps back into the trees. Pablo has another Bryle strike up. Miss and miss. Bryle, DP, no! Daggett brought down. Yonosafan commits his life to bring down the Dusa. Divine Rapier. It was picked up by AUI 2000. Elder Titan is the one walking away with the Divine Rapier right now, but somehow, and Frost somehow slowed down this monster of a Dusa. Stone Gaze activated, side the bite, slowing down the damage. Goes out. Death Prophet staying alive against Ritsu, but now the damage coming out from that Dusa that he managed to get the send back. They have another chance to be able to jump back in. Pablo, he is going to jump in physically with his body, just going in, trying to deal with the Dusa as quick as possible. The throne dropping down lower and lower HP. It's Divine time. Dusa takes out the throne, and Digital Chaos will claim victory in game number 2, evening up this series.
What a game. Whew. DC, finally they play very well around their Dusa. I like their buyback commitments. They were smart.
Yep.
At the same time, like Final Tribe, they kept that going for way longer than they had any right to.
It definitely did not feel like a game where they should
Kill him before.
Yeah.
So, depending on the ordering of how the fight starts, let's say Naga initiates, then Ravage, but we'll look at
though. Yonosafan sending his Satyr, revealing the fact that Roshan is super low, 1000 HP, that's all it is. They're going to try and slow down Yonosafan. The Yule Scepter's going to go down as well. Avalanche out. Can he actually snatch up the Aegis? Bryle is the one to grab it. Just barely in time. Pablo, they're going to go for the stun and blow up Ritsu. They're going to try and get with the Meteor Hammer, toss back into Era as well. Blow up the Chronosphere. What? They let him get that off. The Ravage goes down, controlling a lot of the heroes, but here comes Boogeyman with a big epicenter. Bryle finally goes down, but that is just the Aegis. So the Final Tribe may want to reset here. Avalanche straight onto Bryle. They're going to try and actually take him out here, but they don't have any counter vision. They absolutely should, especially if they can catch Moon Meander Yule Scepter on himself to see if he can dodge some of the damage coming out from Frost. Everybody, a King of the Hill apparently is. Ritsu just goes right in. Battle try and challenge Frost, and if BKB is going to wear out, he's taking so much damage from Bryle, and Yonosafan can do nothing about it. But now the BKBs have worn out, and the buyback is there from the Tiny, so DC just need to escape. And again, the Chen sendbacks are coming in clutch. Moon Meander, no sendback for him. He will be the victim. Smoke up, Final Tribe. They've got Megas, and if they can actually get some sort of pick, which they do, side to Vice, thrown down on BSF, but a beautiful Chronosphere locks down a couple of heroes. It didn't manage to catch Frost, though, and he's still trying to lay his damage into Bryle. Bryle gets off his ultimate, and they're going to try and get the kill onto Era, but he managed to pop his BKB, and now Bryle, healed up by the Shrine, the Song of Siren. They reset it. Now the BKBs have worn out. They're going to be able to get a huge Ravage with the OD drop down as well. That's going to be 3 falling as Moon Meander, the last one cleaned up. Ritsu managed to get himself out, but with the damage dealer gone, Digital Chaos will call it for this game 3.
That does not feel good to lose in this
Oh. This should have been an epic back and forth game.
Exciting Na'Vi versus Infamous. There's going to be a lot of battling, a lot of brawling.
Schofield's now making a kind of rotation down, but he's a little afraid of the Shrine reaction now. He backs up toward his teammates.
All shards are attempted. Won't get the block off, but they're still going to try and commit with the snowball. Static Storm is down onto the Doom. Minos there for the sideline. Zips across. They'll take down Lil. Now they turn towards LeBron, but the Roar comes through. Jump forward for Crystallize. Gets the Chrono out onto 2. Takes down Minos. Now turns towards Schofield. Schofield, he will fall as well. Na'Vi have claimed 2 in response for losing Lil. GA now comes out from Stinger. Infamous still trying to fight this. They surround Dendi. Dendi will fall. Infamous getting themselves a second kill in response, but the cast bounces between Stinger and Pepita. The Purification comes out in time onto the Viper. Pepita does manage to finish off a 3rd, but it cost him his life. 3 for 3, 4 for 3. Na'Vi will come out on top as Crystallize is able to clean up again.
So that'll be at least nice for them to be able to burst down targets if they are a little bit lacking on damage, as we've seen.
As you say, Infamous, they have to keep track of the chrono cooldown. 5 seconds and it's up, and Shadowblade's there as well. General already kicking off the fight, goes in with the roar. Repel comes out to Schofield, will roll himself away. Eyes on Crystallize comes in, and he has the chrono back up, ready to go. Catches out 3. They'll take down Schofield, they'll take down Minos, and they'll probably get Stinger as well. Time dilation slow comes into play. Crystallize jumps forward. Got a good way to start it potentially. Quick force and the sharp block there for Schofield, making it very hard for Na'Vi to chase down Axel. They'll put the cooldown, force forward onto LeBron, and goes for the cast. Just managed to get to them with the bounces. The Death Ward as well beats into them. Buyback immediately from the Disruptor as Infamous know the importance of holding on to this fight. Pepita trying to kite up this man. Will get the blink off. Blink dodges the nullifier from this Faceless Void. BKB's been popped by Crystallize and Dendy. There's the chrono. Do they have the damage? GA comes out, but of course Crystallize has already used the nullifier. It isn't there to take off the GA. They'll get the Doom down, but he's already more to full strength. He'll turn, start to punch back. Lil falling low on the Doom. The Static Storm's out and down. LeBron, Glimmer Caves to keep himself alive with the roll forward there. They close the gap on the bigger target. Crystallize is down as well as Dendy. Both cores buying back immediately for Na'Vi. Vibe comes to mind. Khalil do something big with the Doom reveal. We'll jump forward. Infamous protecting the pit. Schofield ready to go in with Pepita. There comes out the Snowball to buy some time for it. Denny on the front lines. There's the second GA coming out. Mute onto the Viper, but it's just not enough. Pepita just lives through it all. The Death Ward's down. They do get the Doom out onto the Morphling. They're trying to chase him, but Infamous are doing a good job of keeping Na'Vi at bay. General finds the Roar, moves in with the Necro Books onto this Omni Knight. Dendy tidying in, looking straight for Stinger. Stinger falling low, and they'll take it.
Buybacks are all coming out. Morphling buys back, so does Doom.
And that Doom did end up finishing off the Morphling, so that surprise Doom, that pick up with the Refresh Orb and instantly putting it down, so they didn't know that a second instance of the ult was there, will allow Na'Vi to come out on top, but they're having to expend buybacks themselves. Lil gets back in.
And they're going to be able to try to look for
General.
Schofield here will go down.
That's the gem.
And Chronosphere's back online too, jumping in the pit. Yeah, Chrono's thinking they're in there.
He was... And the buybacks come out immediately now. Everyone buying back on Infamous. They've got the extra 2 out now. They're looking to try and get into the pit in time. Crystallize finish up, but the Snowball comes through. There's the Morphling as well. Roshan will fall in favor of Infamous. Infamous grab the edges.
Everything.
They get it all. And now Na'Vi, they have to call GG. Both cores are down without buyback. Infamous will take the best of 1.
Wow. That was really well played by Infamous, to be honest. Yeah. I think Crystallize had a lot of weight on his shoulders for the Void.
On the side of Final Tribe, like they've got a Centaur, SF, and a PL back so that they can't immediately go into Roche position.
All right, they got this Blink Dagger. Oh, Jonas Upon, he actually revealed himself.
They all know that they're up there right now.
Just a stun, a 2-man set with the Ancient Empress and Blast coming in. They're going to be able to catch a couple off of that one. Universe almost gets off the epicenter. No such luck. Era going to be caught inside the kinetic field. Static Storm gets on top of Abed, though. Does a lot of damage. They just need a little bit more to finish him off. The Eul Scepter buys a bit more time. They have a shrine to be able to heal off of, though. And Abed is but all assuredly dead, as he's surrounded by 4 different members of the Final Tribe. They know about this. I thought they knew about the smoke, but Hanskin is going to be caught anyway. Era thinking about it. Don't think about it, dude. Oh, maybe they actually are going to fight this one with the center. No, they missed the stomp completely. A huge whiff. The ensnare onto the Lifestealer. He's going to rage up, trying to go for the Centaur kill, wanting to be able to activate the shrine, but it may not be enough. The damage for Eternal Envy is too much. Era gets knocked up in the air, unable to get off his ultimate. Snowball also going to be able to dodge a lot of that damage. Eul Scepter as well. Song of Siren goes down, and that is enough for Era to be able to get out, but they lost 2 out of that team fight, and a flips back. Era's gonna die as well. A 3rd pick off. Final Tribe lose a nasty team fight there.
It is really difficult, if not impossible, for them to come back from this.
Yeah, they have no song to really be able to initiate. In fact, they've already got the pick off on Hanskin. He tries to turn around, go through the ice spot. They actually turn and instead go for Era. Walrus Punch, stopping the SF ultimate. He's still gonna let it go, though. Managed to get a lot of damage onto DJ. He's trying to go for Eternal Envy instead, but the Infest inside of DJ. Abed's going to be up next. BKB activated. Eternal Envy popping out, goes in with Universe, who's got the epicenter right on top. Force Staff helping Era. Needs to be able to get back to the fountain, but denied. DJ managed to get him with the Walrus Punch, and now both their damage dealers down. 12 seconds into the throne. Eternal Envy goes, trying to threaten these heroes inside of their own fountain. You're crazy, Eternal Envy, and they're fighting from that high ground. They just need a little bit longer for their Phantom Lancer, and he will come up, even if it's against Megas, that there is a comeback possible. Meteor Hammer from Abed on tier 4s jump in. They manage to catch their big damage dealer in the Phantom Lancer. Gets away. The song is forced out though, and Frost still has to heal. Meteor Hammer onto 3. Misses on Universe. Snowball is going to be able to save them actually. Now Pablo's the one in trouble as Eternal Envy Snags onto the tail. Nagasai barely ahead of that Burrow Strike. Universe misses out on that one. Jonas Fon does not have his ultimate. Not going to be able to run away from Eternal Levy, who just keeps on munching down that horse. What a beautiful Ice Shards. Lock down the Phantom Lancer. Gets Hunskin as well. He managed to get back to the fountain again. Just playing off of the regen as long as possible. Meteor hammering right in front of their base. Catches 2. Maybe Frost. He might die from that. In fact, it's Era who's in trouble. The Ice Shards Universe managed to get out. Another Meteor Hammer after Meteor Hammer being dropped down in front of this fountain. Eternal Levy all in. They managed to finish off the Phantom Lancer inside of that base. And final try left in yet another 3 versus 4 scenario, and they will finally call it, knowing that it's all but inevitable that if they can't take a fight inside of their own fountain,